an African American.
So then I'm not an African American. Well, I'm not an African American. I'm not.
Do not put words.
See, I'm not an African American. I'm an American. Okay? And I've never been to Africa. I've never been to Africa. And the Africans in Africa sold my ancestors into slaves.
What did he say?
Why would I
African American? What?
Africa. You are African American. Don't try to
No.
I'm
not an African American. I'm American. I've never been to Africa. I've traced my ancestry for 8 generations, and we still did not get to Africa in 8 generations.
That's a damn lie, Uncle Tom. Relax. Hold on.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Yo, what's up, and welcome back to MBOP. I'm your host, Nick, and today we're going to be taking a look at delusional woke people getting owned. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video.
We're at Royal Holloway University, and we're asking students whether a man can get pregnant or not. Can a man get pregnant?
Don't know.
Can a man get pregnant?
Don't know.
I'm a male, as you can see. Can I get pregnant?
Don't know.
These are people in higher education, and they can't answer a first-grade biology question. Let that sink in.
Hey, listen, guys, it's honest answer stuff. Like, there's no right or wrong, or is there? Biologically, do I look like a male?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be rude to consider me a male.
No.
I think I'm looking at 2 females.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm not that sorry. You look like 2 females.
Yeah.
You have reproductive system that could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not assuming or presuming anything. I don't have a reproductive system. Can a man get pregnant?
No, if you don't have a reproductive.
Sorry, 1 second.
If you don't have a reproductive system.
If you don't have a cervix, if you don't have a uterus, if you don't have a womb, you can't get pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, biologically. Yeah.
Can a man get pregnant?
Hey, bro, come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
We're at Oxford University asking students whether they're a capitalist or a socialist. Are you a capitalist or a socialist?
Socialist.
Socialist. So I find that some people often break it down. They say they define the difference between communism and socialism and all this other type of stuff. And I say, look, socialism means the government control a huge amount of taxation and then they distribute equally from there. Would you agree that's what socialism, in a bite-sized chunk format to a child, would that be socialism as far as you're concerned?
I think
Redistributive wealth?
to some extent, yeah. I don't think I know enough to say enough about it in the sense that, I don't feel confident enough in, I don't know that much about it, but, I think so.
Okay, so
yeah.
No, that's interesting. So when you say you're not a capitalist, you're a socialist, what is about socialism that you like?
I just really don't like capitalism.
She just exposed herself. She identifies as a socialist without even knowing what it entails, only because she doesn't like capitalism.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Are you a capitalist or a socialist?
I would say I am a socialist.
Are you sure about that?
Why are you a socialist?
I'm gonna rephrase to a socialist in a market-based economy, i.e. government intervention to ensure everybody starts at the same level or has the same prospects.
So you've got cultural, societal and economic. So I mean it in an economics capacity when I say, are you a socialist or a capitalist? Socialist being state control, high taxation, the government, we trust the politicians, we trust the government, and then they distribute the money as they see fit. Free market economics is you, me, our families are left alone to go and do what we want, essentially. I'm not saying that there would be no regulation, but the idea of capitalism is that idea. We go and create companies, we create jobs, we create wealth.
Yes.
So you would say, based on that, you're a socialist, economically?
I think there should be the free market with government intervention such that where you end up isn't dependent on where you start.
Does that make you a capitalist then?
Sure, but with
regulation
and a level of government intervention.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
They all say socialism just because the word sounds better than capitalism, and I'm not saying capitalism is perfect, but exceptional people should be rewarded for their exceptionality, and mediocre people, etc., should get rewarded for their mediocrity.
That you promote ends up with people dying because of it.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Because
That's a big deal.
Let's discuss that.
Like, because you promote like this hate towards people like me and other trans people, and trans people get murdered because of the hate against them. So it's not just like a free speech thing. It's that
you know what the murder rate of transgender people is?
What do you? Oh my God,
He don't got a clue in the fucking world.
Let's talk about that data, because that's a claim that you'd make, and I'd like to explore that with you.
Okay, well, you know what? Off. Just off. This is harassment.
Oh, so now you realize you sound like a moron. It's harassment.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
You made a claim. Okay. You made a claim, and we'd like to.
Otherwise, I'm just saying this should be considered.
Okay, so you have no evidence.
Dana, I just want to go back. You were talking about, like, you obviously give a long leash to your fighters about, you know, what they can say when they are up there with a UFC microphone, and you are getting into territory of homophobia, transphobia. Like, is there...
I don't give anybody a leash.
Well, I'm saying you...
A leash?
I'm like...
Free speech. Gonna control what people say? Gonna tell people what to believe? Gonna tell people... I don't fucking tell any other human being what to say, what to think, and there's no leashes.
That's why he's there, me!
Aren't any of them. What is your question?
I was asking that question. I'll move on, though.
Yeah, probably a good idea. That's ridiculous to say I give somebody a leash. Free speech, brother. People can say whatever they want, and they can believe whatever they want.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These facts are not facts.
So you think it's fine to say to religious people that they are prohibited from gathering outside, wearing a mask, socially distanced? They can't do it. But if you want to come and protest and defund the police, if you want to support that, that's fine. You can gather en masse, person to person, close up, thousands of people. That's okay. That discrimination's okay. That's your position.
Senator, that is not my position.
It was your position. It's what you argued.
I did not write these orders. What I said.
You defended it in court, and you just articulated to me what I take to be your position. Why were the restrictions that you defended struck down as discriminatory? Why were they? You know the facts. You were a good lawyer. Why'd you lose?
You're done. You're done.
Senator.
Oh, come on, Judge. Don't make me do this. Do you want me to go through it for you? You lost because Mayor Bowser was going to mass protests herself personally with thousands of people. At the same time she was doing that, she was prohibiting churches, religious people, from gathering socially distanced outside wearing masks.
This guy is so on point, he actually made a lawyer choke on her words.
Can I ask you what you identify as?
Identify?
Ethnicity?
Are you retarded?
I identify as an American.
Not an African American?
I didn't get elected into my position because of the color of my skin or do any race baiting stuff that it seems like you're promoting here.
3 days a week she taught LGBTQ curriculum in her class. How many of those students are excelling in that classroom? Is everybody in that class getting A's in math, English, grammar, social studies? That we can dedicate 3 days a week to teach 8-year-olds about sexual orientation? I don't care what kind of sex is being discussed. The word sexuality, nudity does not belong in the ears in a classroom of 8-year-old kids. And when a parent showed their concern, what does this teacher do? Completely disregards and goes behind the parent's back trying to find ways of how to continue these lesson plans. If you guys want to talk about including all, listening to all, every student matters, our kids matter too. And we don't want those subjects being taught to children who are just 8 years old.
You're goddamn right.
This flag does not represent me. Good evening. My name is Frank Rodriguez, and I'm the Executive Director of Operations for Gays Against Groomers. The reason that I'm here is to show support in regards to deciding to not fly the gay flag during June. I'm a 31-year-old gay man pushing back against the hijack agenda of the LGBT Incorporated. The pride flag, this flag, does not represent me. When you're a conservative gay and you have conservative traditional values, it doesn't represent you. I am tired of this community trying to represent me and the millions of people that support people like me. Gays Against Groomers represents millions of like-minded LGBT members. And the people in this building are upset because they think that they're being marginalized. Do you see Chinese people in here upset that we're not flying the Chinese flag on Chinese New Year's? Or how about Cinco de Mayo when the Mexicans got their independence? Do you see Mexicans in here upset? No.
Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out and consider subscribing if you enjoy this kind of content. Until next time.
See you, chump.